r/AskReddit. Everyone said buying condoms was no big deal and nobody would say anything. Well, that was a ducking lie. I pull up at Walgreens and I walk over to the aisle with condoms. I go, well shit, I guess I need some deodorant too. So I pick some up and then grab a box of condoms. I get to the checkout line. I'm standing there and this one old lady is like, excuse me son, mind me asking how old you are? And I'm like, I'm 16. Then she purses her lips and makes this judging ass face and says, aren't you a little young to be using those? At this point the other 5 people in the line are all looking at me, so I got angry and just started acting snarky. Oh, my bad lady. Emma just hit it raw and hope she don't get knocked up. She felt offended so she shut up pretty quick. And then when I get to the front of the line, the ducking cashier scans the box, smiles and says, first time with these? Are you ducking kidding me? Why would he ask that? Whatever. I just said I'm no second actually, even though it was actually my first. Anyways, I hate people. I just want to buy some condoms in peace, damn. My boyfriend used to go to Walgreens, but now we go to Walmart since a box of 3 condoms at Walgreens is the same price as a box of 12 at Walmart. Plus they have self-checkout at Walmart so we can't avoid everyone, lol. Depends. Ours have these creepy ass cameras and I don't like them at all. Creepy to see the TV that shows you checking out stuff. Cashier, would you like a bag? Nee. Nah, I'll just wear them out. Cashier, would you like a bag? Nee. Geesh, not that ugly. Cashier, would you like a bag? Nee. No, I'll just turn the lights off. My friend's grandmother works in a hospital, so my friend has a shit ton of spare condoms whenever I need one. For other stuff, I'm still a virgin, I just get it from him. The cantaloupe can't get pregnant, man. You who uses a cantaloupe, just use a coconut like a regular person. Why would you say 16 though? Like, I know it's no one's business but yours. But you could have just said something like 18. Well, I didn't know she wanted to know my age just to shame me for buying condoms. I didn't really think about it, I just answered in autopilot. Nah, OP should have said he's 10 just to duck with her. Great, now I'm paranoid, lol. Not like I'm ever gonna have to go through that though. Virgin gang, rise up. Where I live, condoms are free at the local youth health center. Don't know what it's called in English, but basically a bunch of counselors and stuff. It's just that you have to knock on their door and ask for them. A while back, I was planning for some fun times and went over there to prepare. Normally my guy gets them, so this was my first time and I had no idea which kind he usually goes for. So this lady opens the door and I explain my business, and she asks me what kind I want. I must have looked super confused, because she proceeds to show me all the options and explain the differences. Apparently there's a tutti frutti flavored one called Yum Yum 1/10. Tastes like shit, and I walk out of there with 15 different kinds of condoms in my pockets. It was awkward, but educational. 10/10 would do again. Yep, where I live condoms are difficult to get to and everyone spiels the best way to have safe sex is no sex speech. It sucks. I forced my GF to come and W me to buy some once, and then the cashier said afterwards have a nice night, and like an idiot autopiloting I just blankly responded, oh we will. My GF was so red afterwards it was the funniest thing. Edit is less than imgur.com link. Edit 2. Keep it PG guys, she's currently viewing your responses. Edit 3. Stranger gold kind thank. Well, did you? At least you're smart. Not every horny teenager uses protection. Have fun. First time I did, the old lady cashier was grinning at me and told me to have fun, lol. First time I bought an old man took his hands off his walker to give me a fist bump. Dot. Both hands? When she said aren't you a little young to use those, you should have said aren't you a little old to care. Or deodorant is for all ages, mom. Or it's a school experiment with deodorant and condoms. Or for your magnum dong. Thanks Dr. Tobagan. Aren't you a little young to be using those? You know, you're right. Become celibate. Her thoughts exactly. The last time I bought condoms was so my GF's boyfriend didn't get her pregnant. Wait, what? The first time I bought them, the cashier, who was around 17, just said AI, winked at me and then sold them to me. That was fun. Edit. YTF am I getting this many upvotes? Legend right there. The Legend 27. Hey old duck. 22. From r/all dropping by. I used to work at a Rite Aid and sold a shitload of condoms to teens when I worked there. Half the time I had too much shit going on, or didn't really care about what you were buying, unless it was booze. One time I had 3 girls who kept giggling and looking at me when they were in line, and throughout the transaction, they left and I looked at my supervisor with that what the duck was that about look. I went through the transaction in my head and realized that they were buying condoms. I shrugged and started stocking the booze coolers. Oh boy, funny that you didn't even notice it, lol. I remember when I went to prom we had to get patted down. My mom had made me bring condoms and she put it in my suit jacket. The security guy seemed suspicious when he felt my pocket because the soft container easily could feel like a weed bag. So I have to go, it's a condom. This ducking guy decides to go, oh good for you man, loudly and slap me on the shoulder. To make matters worse I went stag. Edit. Thank you to the individual who gave me silver. Appreciate it. I'll keep you anonymous unless you want otherwise. That guy was cool with it. My guess is him saying that super loud didn't help though. He didn't mean it anything less than a compliment, but his voice drew attention to it. Capital F. I bought condoms on a dare when I was like 9 years old. I was trying really hard not to laugh as I did it. I was scared too. Picture this little dorky fat boy with a bowl haircut. No lie, the black dude at the cash register said, "Who you ducking? Why would a 9-year-old need condoms? Didn't your parents tell you not to buy them when you picked them up or something?" Pretty much the same thing happened to me the first time I bought condoms. I was late to school already and I was like, damn, I should get some now since no one will be at the store at 8 AM and the lady at the store refused to sell me the condoms. I got pissed and I asked for her name and looked at her and went, cool, when my girlfriend gets pregnant I'll name the kid after you, and I left. Turns out she somehow knew my mom and I got my ass handed to me. Still worth it. Why wouldn't she sell them to you though? It is legal, isn't it? That doesn't stop the people who refuse to sell morning after pills to women because of their personal religious beliefs, but it happens. Should have checked out with some Diet Coke and mini fridge to SMH. Go to a store that has a self-checkout, then you don't need to speak to anyone at all. Please scan your item. S. 1 package of A. 1 Durex micro condom. Is this correct? I'm old enough to be your parent, and I want you to know that this old guy is proud of you for being responsible. These people have no right to judge you, and I hope their ignorance won't affect your decisions in the future. Don't worry about what that old lady has to say, just remember that dinosaurs have incredibly small brains. Honestly, that sounds ducking hilarious. Every time I buy condoms it's pretty chill. Everyone gets that it's not their business. Though I do live in Finland, so anything that isn't your business really isn't your business. One time we did it raw and I know I pulled out fast enough, but she wanted to make sure. So my most embarrassing time was a 20 pack of condoms, 2 pregnancy tests, just in case, and some chocolate. The cashier said nothing. She didn't even flinch. About 25-year-old woman. I was so surprised I let her keep the change. I'm 16 to BTW. Point is, don't sweat it. They're just jealous that someone's getting some action. D. Edit. Spelling. Why the chocolate? She was sort of freaking out about the whole pregnancy thing, so I thought it'd calm her down and make her feel good, which it did. You, if somebody living on the edge when going raw at 16, why old? Depends on where you live. Sounds like you live in Judgmentville. Okay, why do people get mad at you for doing the right thing? Like it's better that you use them than the consequences of not using them. But the cashier sounds like she was trying to be polite and make like an awkward conversation, but it failed. My friend's mom went through her room and found weed and condoms. Didn't get mad about the weed but grounded her for having protected sex. Aren't you little old to be alive? Damn missed opportunity. You still wrecked her, so it's okay. Then only time I got condoms I stole them for Walmart. This is against the law. I'm calling the police. Fusing hostages is against the law too, isn't it? This comment was made by the Montaigne gang. We had some school sex ed thing a few weeks ago. They had free condoms. I took like 30 with me so I don't have to buy them someday. BTW, they have expiration dates. Anyone wanna have sex? My condoms are about to expire. My high school used to always have free ones in the nurse's office. They had them in a bowl on the desk but people were taking all of them. So you'd just go in and ask her for one and it was easy as anything. We don't even have a nurse's office, haha. Miss Wormwood, I broke my leg. Just walk it off, sweetie. We had sex education payroll come into our 6th form in the UK and we could get free C cards. That let you walk into a pharmacy and get free condoms. And they're not allowed to ask questions. Had to have a chat with the woman, which was the most awkward moment in my life. But at least I get free condoms whenever now. The woman shouldn't even be asking. It's none of her business. No, it's very important that an old woman finds out about a young man's sexual activity.